This week on Simply Ming, I'm in the heart of Texas, literally at the state fair. And with me is my new friend, Big Tex. He's been here since 1952 as the official mascot.
Howdy, folks.
I'm also going to meet the other big Texan, the Culinary Dean of Dallas, Stephan Pyles.
1, 2, 3.
This week, it's all about Texan cheese as we make homemade mozzarella.
These are awesome.
And also a fantastic lemongrass wrapped cheese called cella.
That's the best goat cheese I've ever had.
Then we're going to go back to his signature restaurant, Stephan Pyles, where Chef is going to be cooking up a smoked tomato soup with pan-fried mozzarella and basil crème fraîche.
Smells like a barbecue joint around here.
While I'm going to make a beautiful Chipotle Crostini with a Frise cranberry salad.
I can't wait to see what you're going to do next.
I'm going to eat some more soup next.
It's all coming up on this special Dallas episode on Simply Ming.
Funding is provided by Ocean Spray. For over 80 years, our grower owners have been growing and harvesting cranberries to bring you and your family our cranberry juices, drinks, and Craisins dried cranberries. For more information, you can visit oceanspray.com. Ocean Spray, grower owned since 1930.
Simply caring about the planet. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru. Subaru of New England, a proud sponsor of Simply Ming. Wanjishan, Simply American, Simply Organic, Simply Ming.
I'm here in downtown Dallas, Texas, in front of the Mozzarella Company to meet my great buddy, Stephan Pyles. He's been cooking down in Texas for over 30 years, known as the father of new Texan cuisine. I know he loves mozzarella from this company. He's going to cook up a dish. I'm going to use mozzarella to find a different cheese. I'm thinking a little bit more goat cheeses, which I'm sure they make. Let's go meet the people that make this delicious Texan cheese. Hola.
Hey, Ming, how are you?
Nice to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. Welcome to Dallas. Welcome to the Mozzarella Company.
Marissa Parton, very nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us.
My good friend here who stands in for my other dear friend, Paula Lambert, when she's the head cheesemaker when Paula's not here.
Awesome. Cool. We're making cheese?
Yes.
Let's do it.
And this is a gift from Paula.
Oh, thank you. Mozzarella Company. Keep my clothes clean. All right, let's make some cheese. So what do we have here already,
Chop
Marissa?
some curds, aren't we?
Yes. So what we do here is we start with raw milk.
Okay.
We pump them into these big tanks right here and pasteurize the milk.
Okay.
We treat it with cultures and rennet. It separates.
Got it.
You get curd and you get whey. The curd is the solid, the whey is the liquid. So we've done away with the whey and we have the curd right here. Okay. So you're just gonna go ahead and just start chopping.
Did I cut that right, Marissa?
Yeah, you can cut it just a little bit smaller.
More? All right. I just want to be faster than Ming.
We're doing this whole pile?
Yes, we are.
Oh, we better get
Let's
going.
race.
All right, so we're going to finish cutting up this whole tray, and then after that, we're going to make some mozzarella. All right, so this cheese is good, right?
We're going to go ahead and push it all into this big bucket right here. And this is about 25 pounds of curd.
25 pounds.
Oh, that's a lot of curd.
Yes. And in the words of Paula, hot water.
Hot water, which we have here.
Right.
I pour the whole thing in?
We want to fill this entire bucket, so just keep pouring, cover the curds. That's great right there.
Oh, wow, look at it melting, nice.
So this is what builds the great texture of mozzarella, right?
Yes.
You're melting it, because obviously you could have eaten that, but that of course is chalky, right?
You actually can eat curd. It's a little drier,
Right,
it's a
exactly.
little bit more crumbly, but what we're doing here is we are heating and we are stretching.
Oh yeah. So how many pounds of mozzarella do you guys do here, you think, in a year?
We make 1,000 pounds of cheese a day, so do the math.
1,000 pounds of cheese a day. All right, so that took a good 5 minutes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you guys ready to drain?
Yeah, so now you drain it.
Just drain it, drain it, drain it, drain it, drain it.
Hence floor drains everywhere.
Yes. I wish I had those floor drains at home. Okay, that's good.
All right.
Okay, you want to help me get it up on the table?
Sure.
It's a little bit heavy. Like I said, this is about 25 pounds. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Okay,
So cool.
here's the fun part. Just pull and tear off a big piece like this.
Tear.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, make a C. Take your hand like this. You're going to start pushing the cheese through the C.
Okay.
Pinch it off.
Pinch it off.
Twist it and throw it into that ice bucket right here. Basically, that's going to shock it.
Okay.
Keep going. Let's make as many as we can.
Cool.
And you don't want to rush it, because see how nice and smooth and shiny that is?
So this is 25 pounds. So you sell big balls, small balls?
The majority of what we sell to our customers is a half-pound ball. To our wholesale customers, we actually make mozzarella logs.
Okay. All right, guys, so we're gonna just finish these up. It's gonna take another 5 minutes, right? And then we'll get to the next step.
Okay, let's get these last few out of here.
These are awesome.
Don't these look great?
And that was ice cold water, which actually just stops it, right?
It shocks it, so that just means that you want to get the internal temperature down as quickly as possible.
So then what happens?
Okay, so then after this, we soak them in a brine, which is just a basic salty solution,
Okay.
For about 15 minutes.
Okay.
And what that does is it's going to give just a little bit of flavor
Awesome.
to it. And then after that, we package them.
It's done. Awesome. Let's try them. Yeah.
Let's
you
try
kidding
it.
me?
Yeah.
So you have some serious packaging here. So big plastic, thinner plastic.
Parchment is
Parchment.
really
And then
nice
every piece is
texture.
also individually weighed.
We just slice it. That's the way mozzarella should be, kind of tears, right? Fresh, fresher the better with mozzarella.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's creamy, but it still has that stringy texture that mozzarella is famous for.
And it has just enough salt. That salt brine really did the trick,
That's
didn't it?
awesome. So you have your cheese for your dish. I don't. So I want a goat cheese. And I hear you guys make a hybrid or a goat cheese type cheese,
I
correct?
have a great goat cheese for you. It's called cella. It's actually a hybrid. It's half cow and half goat milk, and it's very unique. Do you want to try some?
Let's do it.
Great.
You got lemongrass.
Yes. I know that you like to combine east and west, don't
I do.
you? This is called cella. This is a combination of cow's milk and goat's milk. We wanted to make something where the ingredients would be available year-round, so we can make a consistent product on a regular
So
basis.
you have lemongrass year-round in Texas?
Yes. So we're going to start by taking some of the smaller pieces and the
Okay.
thinner pieces of
Right.
the lemongrass, and we're going to make a few of these cuts here
Okay.
for the X's.
This X'em on top?
Yes.
Okay.
So for the wrap, you're going to just cut off that root end.
Okay.
We wrap these pieces, and that flavor infuses
Okay.
after a couple months.
So you do this for 2 months?
So what you're going to do is you're going to wrap it through. You want to cut it off just so it's a little bit longer.
Okay.
Make it nice and flat up top, nice and pretty. And look at that. Isn't that pretty?
It's beautiful. Wow, really gets in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm amazed.
Okay, you want to try some?
Good
Try it.
texture. Feels so
Absolutely.
different than the fresh.
Oh, God.
This was an award winner at the American Shoe Society.
It's a double award winner because I'm giving you, that's the best goat cheese I've ever had. That is unbelievably good. All right, you got your mozzarella, I got my goat cheese.
All right.
You got to cook.
We're set.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Buongiorno.
coming here. We
Let's
are
go.
so excited to have
It's
you guys.
awesome.
Thank you, sir. Let's go cook, dude. Come on.
Let's do it.
Vámonos.
I'm ready. Ming, you look really thirsty.
I love you, buddy.
How would you like my signature cocktail from Stampede 66, my Texas restaurant?
Let's do it. What do you
Well, we call this the Star Canyon Margarita.
That's
so this is cactus pear fruit, the puree.
Yep.
Very healthy, got vitamin C in there.
Nice.
So it's got the simple syrup and a little lime juice. And we're going to add a little orange liqueur.
All right, so orange liqueur.
Really good aged silver tequila.
Nice.
More?
Okay, good. I think that'll do
That'll
it.
get you. Now,
That looks
in
good.
Texas, we do frozen margaritas, right? That's the
Yep.
big deal.
Okay.
That was invented here. But I don't like it because you add the ice to the blender and you melt it. It dilutes with the water.
Right.
So we're going to use a little liquid nitrogen.
Nice.
So you're going to help me.
I'm gonna whisk for you?
You're going to whisk.
Okay.
And I'm going to stir it in. Plus, it's a great little show for the guests. They love it. So we're just going to freeze that up. We're getting there.
This is like the best facial ever.
Isn't that good?
This is awesome.
Can you feel it tightening around the
totally,
sides?
totally
Yeah.
thickening up.
Yeah.
Not,
One more.
there we go. And for the record, when you add this liquid nitrogen, you're not adding any chemicals. Right? I mean, nitrogen's in the air, right?
It's in the air. This is all naturally occurring.
Okay, here, you want to feel the friction there?
Yeah.
I can feel it there. It's feeling good.
Yeah. There we go. I think that's pretty good. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
It's nice and pink.
Awesome.
So, I got a nice chilled glass here.
That's amazing. Not really. There we go. All right.
We'll get a nice big one here, maybe just one, because that was a lot of tequila you put in there, Ming.
I only got one out of that?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So we're going to shake this up. This is a lime mousse. It's just got a little cream and gelatin and lime juice. So you have to have lime for margaritas, so we're just going to do a little lime mousse there. Then we're going to add, this is a candied jalapeno. You're going to try that.
Awesome.
And then a little candied orange, because we've got orange liqueur in here.
Beautiful.
Here's the best part, the straw. So it's a spoon and a straw, right?
All right, let's try this first as a spoon. That is such a perfectly balanced margarita.
Pretty good.
All right, I'm going for that.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my God. Why is that jalapeno so hot? It's candied.
You know, it's candied, but when they're dry, it concentrates that
Holy
capsaicin.
camole.
Oh yeah. Hot.
That was really hot. All right. Good. You know what? I love nothing more to see you watch me make 6 more of these, but I think we got to go cook.
Yeah, this will handle you.
This will help us.
This will work.
Good. We're going to the kitchen now and make a couple great dishes with some delicious Texan cheese.
Can't wait.
This is so delicious, dude.
You're still drinking it. That's your second one?
No,
Or
it's my
Okay.
first
All
one.
right.
It's going to be my only one.
I couldn't remember.
All right, so we got the fantastic mozzarella. So what's your dish, my friend?
Well, since we went to the mozzarella company, I dug back through all my recipes in about 20, 25 years, and I found a wonderful recipe for smoked tomato soup with fried mozzarella. You know, I grew up eating barbecue and smoky things. I thought, why can't you smoke vegetables? So we were smoking pheasants and all sorts of things. So what I have here is a mixture of wonderful vegetables. We've got red bell peppers, I've got some great tomatoes, garlic, onions, turnips, beets, which is for color and sweetness.
Okay. You want me to chop them up for you?
Why don't you chop them up a little bit? You don't absolutely have to do that, but it's a good idea.
I like to be somewhat helpful.
So the red bell pepper really, really picks up the smoke flavor. So we're just going to put all these into the pot here, which is...
You can really smell that smoke.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful smoke.
It's a really nice smokiness. So I've added chicken stock here, Ming, and then I'm going to add a little bit of cream.
Okay.
So what we're going to add next is chipotle. You know what chipotle is, right?
It's jalapenos.
Jalapenos that are actually ripened and then smoked and dried.
Okay.
So to make this chipotle puree, we simply take chipotles and we put them in a pan. We get them toasted for about a minute, and then you soak them in water. It's good to cut them and take the seeds out. Soak them in water for about 15, 20 minutes, warm water.
Got it.
And then add it to a blender and puree it.
And that's what you have here?
And so that's what we have here.
Okay.
But there's also, you know, the one thing that I use canned, about the only thing, is chipotles and adobo.
Right.
And that's you can get them in a can, and they're the same thing. The only thing, this has a little tomato.
Yeah.
So if you don't want the
sweeter.
tomato, use this yourself, but it's so much simpler. We're going to add now to this some sun-dried tomatoes.
A little Californian cuisine.
Yeah, a little. You know, I like the kind of raisiny flavor that adds of the tomato. So then we're going to add some tomato paste. We're going to just stir that in.
So for both color and sweetness?
Color and sweetness, yeah. And then I'm going to add my chipotles, and that's going to give it a little color, a little more smokiness, and definitely a kick.
A little kick.
This is going to simmer now, Ming, for about 15 minutes, okay? Because we want to get these vegetables kind of soft and get all the flavors just to really meld.
All right, so we'll let this come together in 15 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be awesome, I can tell.
All right, so we've been 15 minutes here, Ming. It's looking
so
good. But before we puree this, let's work on the basil crème fraîche.
Got it.
And that is what I have here is some fresh basil and a little spinach that I have blanched. I've just put into boiling water.
Salted.
Salted boiling water for just a minute, literally 45 seconds, and then shocked it in ice water. We just put it in ice water. And so what that does is keep the color, the vibrant green. That's what you want. So we're going to just throw that in there. Now normally this needs a little liquid. Since it's going to be crème fraîche, I thought we'd go ahead and add a little more dairy as the liquid. So we're going to add milk to that to make it puree. Otherwise, it wouldn't puree right.
All right, start slow.
There we go.
Nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and it tastes great. The basil is just so flavorful this way.
All right, chef.
So that's been going about 4 minutes, right?
Yep.
So we're going to put this in here. Now, normally we could strain this through a fine sieve to get it really get out the chunks.
Right.
But you know, it's not going to taste any different.
Right.
It's still going to taste really good and fresh from that basil.
Got it.
So
if you're at a fine dining restaurant like Stephan Pyles, you strain it. If you're at home, you can just do the country way.
That's right. But we'll whisk that in, and I'll show you the difference. It's just going to look a little more rustic.
And that's crème fraîche.
This is crème fraîche.
And you could sub with what?
You can use sour cream.
Okay.
So that's not bad. It's
Right.
kind of nice.
Yeah.
So I kind of like it actually. This is the one that's strained, and this is not.
Yeah. So strain, no bits without.
Yeah,
I like the bits.
I think I like it better.
I like the bits.
All right. Well, I learned something today.
You know,
I mean, it's going to taste the same. I know that. So, needs a little salt, huh?
touch.
So just a little touch of salt.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the soup. I got you a new cup, a new thing here.
Okay.
Here, I can help you out here.
I'm just gonna, very simple now. We just put a little of all the ingredients in there.
Right. So again, 15, 18 minutes to get everything nice and soft.
Yeah. And see that pinkness has dissipated. Now it's more of a tomato red.
Okay.
So that should be enough for a little bit there. That's enough.
Safe. Be real careful, guys, right? Cover it up.
Yeah, start on low. Gradually bump it up.
That's about 8 minutes, Chef.
Yeah.
Looks awesome. Look how smooth and beautifully
See,
pure it
and
is.
then that's the thing. You don't have to strain it if you just.
That's so good. Woo, there's some chipotle.
Yeah, you got some chipotle in there, doesn't it?
Dude, that's
so we'll
awesome.
put that back in the pan.
All right.
Right? And then just season it with a little salt.
All right, so that soup's done, ready to go.
It's pretty much done, yeah.
Now we get to the piece de résistance, the mozzarella.
What I was thinking was, what if we do little like batons, maybe
really?
this long, just for fun?
Yeah, okay. Like that wide?
Sure.
So take that piece like that.
Yeah. First of all, we're going to, give me that whisk right there.
Wait.
Yeah. We'll just whisk up, I've got an egg and some milk here, so a little egg wash.
Okay.
And so I take some of the mozzarella. We'll do two different shapes. How's that?
Perfect.
So first we're going to put it in the flour. You're just going to dredge it in there.
Okay.
And then put it in the egg wash.
Got it.
And then I've got two mixtures here. We can either do a little cornmeal, so a little stone ground cornmeal, or a little panko, a little breadcrumb. So either way, we're going to do flour first, then egg wash, and then either panko or cornmeal. So we'll see which one we like. We'll do one of each.
So this is panure or panier. It's a classic French technique. You can do this way in advance. We have guests coming over, right? And then just fry them. So because your soup is so delicious and hot, and this we're going to just coat up, we're going to go ahead, if you don't mind, you be my sous chef. I'll make my quick dish, and then you'll fry your thing fresh because you don't want to fry it all the time.
It's been a while, but I'll be your sous chef.
It's been a while. For the record, he's never been my sous chef. All right, so these look awesome. So we're going to wait to fry them, but we're going to go ahead and knock out my dish, and then we get to eat.
I think that sounds good.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
More wine?
Yeah, more wine, please. Beautiful. So I'm making a warm Frise salad with some dried cranberries and that fantastic goat cheese kind of crouton. So if you could mince me some shallots, my friend.
I will mince these.
I will mince a little bit of ginger.
It's going to go perfect with that soup, isn't it?
Oh yeah, soup and salad. And I don't need to go crazy, but I think ginger and dried cranberries is just a fantastic combo. We have that. We'll take a handful of these dried cranberries, like this. All right, right behind you, chef. So just in a pan, a little extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna add the ginger and the cranberries.
You said perfect. I got to do perfect. How's that?
Perfect. All right, so this we're just gonna saute. Chef, hand me that Dijon over there, please.
You bet.
Give me that big old tablespoon.
Like that?
Yeah,
that
perfect.
Looks good, doesn't it?
That's good. Little rice vinegar, chef, and black pepper as well. Go ahead, about 2 tablespoons. One more.
One more.
Perfect.
Good. A little black pepper.
Please.
I like black pepper too.
Perfect. All right. Now this we can turn off the end, but we have this great cheese.
It's cheese from the Mozzarella company.
Right, and we have some bread. So Chef, you give me two nice slices.
Okay.
And I love this cheese, so I'm gonna get...
Give you 3 to choose from.
Okay.
And this is the goat cheese from the Mozzarella company.
So
half goat and half cow milk, right?
Exactly. A little extra virgin on top. You have that fantastic pizza oven that you lit up for me, which I love. Pepper, please. So what wood do you use in there?
We use oak in there because it burns really hot.
Nice. Like how hot?
600, 650.
Awesome. So I'm gonna throw this in the pizza oven, let the goat cheese melt, get the bread a little bit crispy. We're gonna come back, we're gonna plate my salad, you're gonna fry your mozzarella, we're gonna eat.
We're gonna eat.
Let's go.
Eat and drink.
Time to eat.
All right.
Dude, that feels like one hot oven.
Oh yeah, you're gonna like that, Ming.
All right, bye-bye, do your thing. 3 minutes, max maybe?
Oh, max.
Yeah, we'll give it a turn.
3.
All
I think
right.
3's good.
Just wanna melt that goat cheese.
Yeah.
All right, so that's been about 3.5, 4 minutes.
Let's take a look. Looks, oh yeah.
How's that?
That looks good.
Ah, nice and melted.
Nice.
All right, you fried mozzarella, I plate
I'm
up.
ready, let's go.
All right, Stephen, you're gonna get some mozzarella.
I am, I'm gonna
Frying?
cook my mozzarella here. I'm gonna get those frying. We'll do 2 per soup.
All right,
How's that?
I got my vinaigrette nice and hot. And then on the Frise salad, this wilts the salad, right? Then we're going to take some black pepper. Mix this up. How's the mozzarella coming out?
It's coming beautifully.
GB&D, golden brown and delicious.
Put my bowls, one for me, one for you.
There we go.
All right, I smell some smoke. Between the oak oven and those smoked vegetables, smells like a barbecue joint around here. All right, so we're gonna put the mozzarella right in there. Oh, I'm gonna steal something from you.
You're gonna steal?
Pine nuts.
They're actually your pine nuts.
Oh, I see. So little pine nuts. And then of course the Basil Crème Fraîche. This is kind of the last thing, a little piece de resistance.
And last thing I'm doing is a little lemon zest, just to lighten this up. And can I use some of your pine nuts?
You may use a few of my pine nuts.
All right, pine nuts like that.
Looks good enough to eat.
That's good enough to eat. You know what? Let's go eat.
Let's do it.
Dude, I cannot wait to eat. What's this wine you're pouring?
This is a beautiful Argentinian Malbec.
Cheers to you, buddy.
All right. Thanks.
Nice. Thank you. By the
Thanks
way,
for coming, Ming. What a day.
It's Sunday here. You're not supposed to be working, and your restaurant is gorgeous, so thank you.
I'll work for you any day.
All right, let's get in here. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, there's some spice there. That mozzarella is so good. And the fact that it's crispy, right? I think that makes it, right? I mean, texture in food is so key.
That's good. But I want to try your salad.
Soup and salad.
Soup and salad.
See how we did here. Your oven's unbelievable, man. You got everything crispy.
Isn't it good? Mmm. Delicious.
Ça va, no?
Yeah.
Cheese is so creamy. The smokiness of the chipotle and that soup.
Yeah.
I mean, Stephen's always been ahead of the curve. You've always been one step ahead, right? You're smoking vegetables, then people start smoking vegetables. You're doing basil purees, and everyone's doing basil purees. I can't wait to see what you're going to do next.
I'm going to eat some more soup next. And I think the pine nuts work better on the soup.
The pine nuts. All right, buddy. That is so good. I raise my glass to you, dude. You're the best. This is why everyone says you are a genius, and you know what? I agree. You're a genius and a great friend, so thank you.
Ming, thanks.
You're
Thanks
one of the
for
best.
coming.
Texas, you are so lucky to have Stephan Pyles, and he's still in Texas, and he's not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere.
And for all you, as always, thanks for watching. Peace and good eating. For more information on Simply Ming, including upcoming guests and more, visit us online at ming.com/simplyming. Closed captioning provided by
Melissa's World Variety Produce is a proud sponsor of Simply Ming.
Funding is provided by Ocean Spray. For over 80 years, our grower owners have been growing and harvesting cranberries to bring you and your family our cranberry juices, drinks, and Craisin's dried cranberries. For more information, you can visit oceanspray.com. Ocean Spray, grower owned since 1930.
Our recipe for success. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru. Subaru of New England, a proud sponsor of Simply Ming.
Handcrafted and brewed in the historic Hudson Valley of New York using ingredients sourced only from North America, Wanjishan offers an artisanal selection of Asian-inspired organic soy sauces and condiments. WJS, Simply American, Simply Organic, and a proud sponsor of Simply Ming.
Select episodes of this series are available on the Simply Ming Cooking with Friends and Family DVD. A companion cookbook is also available. To order, visit shoppbs.org/simplyming or call 1-800-PLAY-PBS.